Hi everybody, how are you doing today? It is Saturday, May 9th, and I just had my lunch and I'm going to have some herbal tea with you, and I popped in to say hi. So how are you today? Anything new and exciting in your world? My health is kind of the same. A little bit better than last week because I've been pacing myself more, I guess, as far as my health goes. And probably going to do a compilation of a few different little videos from this past week. They aren't like enough for me to post, so I'll probably like attach them and make one little video for you. But I'm doing okay, and I got a call back from the doctor's office. I had my second blood draw on Thursday. So if you're new here, hello, my name is Sheri. I'm an adult with ADHD, probably autism, and I have recently been diagnosed with ME/CFS, which is chronic fatigue syndrome. Still trying to get answers. Is it ME/CFS? Is it autistic ADHD burnout making me sick? Like, what is it? But I have been diagnosed, and I don't want to like share too much, but let you know what's going on, because from what I understand, this is not uncommon for neurodivergent folks, specifically women when you get to be of menopausal age. I'm 2 years postmenopausal now, and not only because your energy tanks, but it's amazing estrogen, the role it plays, the things we take for granted. Your body needs it to produce dopamine and the things that if you have ADHD like I do, you're already struggling with. So if you're a younger woman, do not panic, but consider when the time comes going on hormone replacement therapy. I'm not a doctor. I cannot recommend it to you, but as a human being, I want to go on it. The only reason I'm not on it right now is because I'm afraid that whatever health condition I have going on, I'm afraid that if I go on hormone replacement first, yes, it will make some of my symptoms feel better. I'll get some of my energy back. It will help me with some of my ADHD challenges and whatnot, but it may mask whatever's going on. And I'd rather get to the bottom of it first. So there's that. I haven't really been able to do much lately. It's kind of been disconcerting. Is that the word? It's just kind of depressing because I could feel almost normal when I'm resting. And then when I go to get up and do stuff, I just run out of energy really quickly. And no amount of rest makes me feel better like it used to. I feel like I'm a battery that doesn't charge anymore. So I'm trying to manage it. Some of you have been following me for a little bit. I've been trying to manage it. I just haven't had the energy to find the old phone. I want to start showing you guys how I use my AI assistant Gemini that's on my phone to help me with my executive functioning issues. Like, my energy is toast. I have an illness of some sort. Whatever it is, I can't function. You know, a lot of times I have to choose what I'm going to do in a day. Like yesterday, I did the dishes twice. So for me to put the clean dishes away, put the dirty dishes in the dishwasher, I have to then go rest. And then later on, me putting the dishes away that were clean was like another event. I feel like a baby. I know I'm not. And I don't mean like a whiny baby. I feel like not able to care for myself. And as an adult of a certain age, that doesn't sit very well with me. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm very torn for solutions for what I can do in the meantime. I've been using my AI assistant to help me track my food because I won't feel like getting up to eat. I won't remember what I had. And I am using that all day long. Every single meal. I'll say, hey, Gemini, it's this time. It's time for me to eat. And I can say, I don't really feel like it. I'm so tired. And I have things programmed into him so he knows. So that no matter what happens, and I can teach you guys how to do that too. If you start using an AI for managing some executive functioning tasks for you, if you want something that's more interactive and less fear and stress inducing and demand avoidance inducing than a planner, he's pretty good. It's really good. And I can talk to him. And I could say, he'll say, how are you feeling today? How is your energy levels today? I thought, well, I don't know how safe it is to share information, but I'm keeping myself as if I'm an anonymous patient. I used to be a nursing student, and we're able to, because we work with, when you do clinical rotations, when you do clinicals, and you're, as a student, you're paired up with a patient, and then the nurse too. Part of what you have to do is you have to learn how to, read the patient's record and understand what it's saying. And because the nurses do the powwow when the shifts change, they get together and they discuss the patients they had in the previous shift, what their health issues are, how they've been doing, and all of that. So you have to understand all of that. And the way to get around, protecting, because of HIPAA, you have to protect people's personal identifiable information, and also you have to protect people's protected health information. I think one's like PHI, PPI, and it's all protected by law, which it should be. So when you do your homework, you can use records, but you remove the identifiable information. So when I talk to Gemini, I treat myself, I feel like, okay, I'm sure that, I don't even want to know. I'm sure the internet and Google and all of that knows way more than I'm very comfortable with. But since I really don't know if my health is in a scary place, or it could possibly be in the future, it's too important to me to not use it. I mean, it's too important for me to protect my health and do the things I can. And this is kind of a lifesaver for me in many, many ways. I've got my happy light on for the first time, and I don't even know how long because my exhaustion's been so bad. Another thing is that during this whole mess, this illness, there was a period of time where Walgreens, I don't know why, something with their system. I've been having issues with this. If you've been following me for a while, I've been having issues with, and I get it. I've worked in pharmacy. I've been a pharmacy tech. I get it. Once you've been in a pharmacy and you worked as a pharmacy tech, or you worked in pharmacy, and people go, you guys screwed up my you hear that so much that you're just like, nobody's going to be happy. And you can't take, the stress will kill you. It's a very stressful job. I can't do that job. So I get it. But there's something with their system, not with the people, that because my scripts would be sent in so early, that when it was time to do my script, for some reason, it thought the first fill was filled, and then it wouldn't allow me to fill, so I would end up going days without medication, and I don't even know why, and they couldn't bypass it. So it's become like a PTSD thing. Like every single time a new script is, like, I go through this, and then I have to try to manage it. Plus, I'm forgetful anyways, and no matter all my best efforts with calendars and reminders and whatever, ADHD, you're bound to forget filling on time at some point. So I was taking 3 different medications because for everybody's different. I happen to be somebody who has and manages depression, and ADHD and anxiety, but they're that's not unusual. They're common comorbidities, so which makes sense. I mean, genetically speaking, it runs in my family, both of them. And ironically, I had learned that they tend to run in the same family lines. So, where is nature, where is nurture? Because growing up, and I'm sure if you've spent any time on neurodivergent content, you'll probably have heard this, that if you're not neurodivergent, that growing up different and not being able to function the way that you're expected to, and not knowing why, and constantly feeling like you have to suppress every instinct, every way you do things, whether it's fidgeting, not being able to think the way other people do, not being able to do the homework the right way, and being bullied, adults not having patience with you, and that just like never ends, right? You just learn how to conceal it better, and that's masking, and that's a survival instinct. That's not a choice. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. Hold on. So yeah, anyway, for me, for many years growing up, I didn't want to believe that I could have depression. As an adult, I didn't want to accept that. I thought it was situational because of things that I went through in life, because any depression episodes that I had for mental health were more pronounced after, which of course, major life situations that exceeded my ability to cope. And yeah, so I thought it was more of from things I went through, and I didn't know how to cope with it. I thought it was situational. But anyway, I'm rambling. Long story short, I actually do have it anyway, probably. And yeah, I've talked about it a lot. I don't know how much I want to get into that now, but I often wonder if I was more open to the idea that I have that when I was younger. My 20s and 30s could have been much better. There were periods of time that I wasn't functional. So anyway, I know that's really personal, but I think it's important to talk about because it really kind of goes with being neurodivergent. And even if you aren't like me and you don't have depression in your family, it is not uncommon for people who have ADHD, autism, or both to end up with an anxiety disorder, OCD, depression, because the stress of it just never lets up, you know? And the thing with there is something I wish I had that neurotypical people take for granted. When I take something off of my list, I don't get a little dopamine boost. I just get more stress. Oh my God, I wish I had the dopamine that neurotypical people have. Anyway, what was I going to talk to you guys about today? So yeah, the health thing. I haven't rushed, and this might be TMI. Some of you guys that I've shared my channel with when I was working may have known me and may feel a little uncomfortable, and I apologize. And I don't really have a whole lot of people watching, and that's okay, because I'm a real person, and I can't think straight to edit these. I can't. I'm not well enough. So, and I can't plan what I'm going to say ahead of time, so it's not polished. I just turn on my camera and start talking and share what's going on next. So my energy, at least today, is a little bit better. I am cautiously, switching my hand around, I'm cautiously trying with this herbal tea mix that I kind of created. I actually had Gemini double check something for me. Oh, so incidentally, if you use Gemini to do research, and I've been kind of leaning on him a lot, and if you're new here and you don't know me, I will refer to him as a him, just because that's the voice I have on there. And it's just easier for me to think of it as a him. It's just for, it's just easier, because otherwise I call it an it, and I know it's an it, and so why am I saying this? If you're new here, you may question using AI. I still have questions and I'm still learning, and I will share that with you because, oh my God, I would not have been eating on time if it wasn't for it. It's helping me track when I ate last. It's helping me make sure that I get enough calories every day. It's helping me now also keeping track of my water because I can't remember anything. I can't function. My leave of absence is over Monday, and I'm still stuck in bed most of the time. It's really tricky if you have like an invisible disability or illness, because when somebody's out and about, or like when I'm on here talking, they're only out and about because maybe they had a small window where they're like, oh, I actually have energy today. And they might have done some things they shouldn't, like, ooh. Sorry, I just got a text from somebody. Hold that thought. I'm distracted now. Someone I love is at a baseball game and I just got a text that it was postponed, and I'm like, no, I'm so sorry. And if I go back and text, maybe I will. Hold on.